1% says, hey, Ed, how do you get your hair so shiny? Oh, we're on, by the way, in the background. It says starting soon, but actually we're making sounds, I think, already, because I forgot to press the mute button. So I'll bring it back to our faces, because apparently I might have got the microphone sounding slightly better. What I want to know from you guys in the chat is if that is sounding any better. So do let me know. Boom. Boom, is it coming back? You can have it. Yay, 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 yay. Says complicated nickname. Shiny Station says the amazing WJU. Ed, how did you get your hair so smelly? Says 62 Roy B. Shiny hair question. Is back. Hello? Oh, no sound. It's back? Much better. Much better. Yes. Perfect. So silky smooth, hair so shiny. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that you like my hair so much. I can try and turn up the sound a little bit. If not, what we're going to do, just whack up the speakers on your speakers and see if you can get things. I'm really sorry. I forgot. In all my excitement.
You've forgotten that someone else.
In all my excitement, I forgot somebody was here.
You were too busy looking at your shiny hair.
I gotta say, my shiny hair it's just the lighting in here. It's actually a very matte effect that I have usually. I mean, what do you want to ask? Jim Stimpson, I'm very, very sorry. If we're going to have to talk a little bit, maybe more directly into the microphones. How does that sound? Is that a little bit better if I just walk right in here? I don't condition my hair. This is all very strange. Yeah, Jim is the guy who disconnected the servers, and it's your fault why that people can't still play. Is that true?
That's a terrible joke.
Yes.
There's going to be so much hatred for me.
Yes. No, this isn't actually true. If you want to move it a little closer, Jim, so you can be a bit more in line with me here. Yeah, I'm sorry about the. I'm going to move. What I'm going to do is just going to edit here, and I'm going to change the color down slightly of the brightness or the contrast. This might look. There you go. So we're slightly less washed out now. Anyway, what I thought I would do is. Braben has already been on the stream, so thank you so much, David, for coming on. Really, 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 really appreciate you being here. It was an absolutely brilliant, fun stream. And I'm not the host of Newsjack. Are you the host of Newsjack?
I don't think so.
Honestly, this is a lot of people. This stream is moving very, very. So Jim, yes. Jim Stimpson. People who may not have seen you before, what do you do for Elite Dangerous?
I am a senior designer on Elite Dangerous, and I've mostly been working on CQC.
Yeah, that's right.
In the recent times.
Yeah. So how was that? How was working on something like CQC different to? And also, so if anybody has got any questions about CQC, do let us know. Again, we are going to go working on this to make this sound better. Some people are saying it's crazy. People still talking about the shiny hair. Honestly, this is
apparently. Yeah, I think that's one of my friends. George Reynolds wants a shout out.
Oh, George Reynolds. George. Hey, hi. George Reynolds. Nice to see you. Thanks very much for stopping by. So, Jim, it's an exciting day for you.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Excited, keep talking. Nervous. Looking forward to review scores coming in.
Yeah.
For the Xbox. We've got some.
Oh God,
so far.
Don't do
that. Got some really good reviews so far. So yeah, we're all pretty happy.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make us less shiny. We're a little shiny. So I'll put the brightness up a little.
Just your hair. That's fine.
Oh God! Oh no! It's all happening here. What I just did before with David was a really professional stream. We had a really good chat, and it was dead easy. Oh, I've deleted us. Yeah, we're back. We're back. There you go. Contrast down a little. This is watch a man edit a live stream live. The official Elite Dangerous live stream.
We're prepared.
Thanks very much, Kim. It's no Ed, no ED. So Ian, I've heard a rumor on the grapevine that it might be very, very soon. Zach can probably confirm in the chat that we might be having a server back on very, very soon. Fingers crossed. When that happens, we can actually start playing some games on here too. Remember, I've got loads of different people coming on today. I have Sandra Samarco is going to be coming by to say hello. We have Jim Stimpson here as well from the development team. We've got Adam and Eddie, the producers. Gary Richards, who you guys have never met before, and I think he's going to be really excited. People are saying server up, exclamation mark. I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I'm just fiddling with microphones.
Yeah, this is...
That's a bit better.
Just because I can fiddle around with things doesn't mean you can too, all right? So what we were hoping to do with Jim is play some CQC. But of course, obviously, with CQC not being quite ready yet, it's quite difficult to do. But so what do you think? How do you feel about today? I know that you've just said that you are excited about it, but what is it that's different about working on something like the Xbox One that it is working on something like the PC versions of a game?
It's a good question, Ed.
Yeah, it's a very good question.
Yeah, and you went around the houses, so I'm not really sure what the question is.
No, I'm just saying, like, is it a different experience to developing for a console than it is developing for PC?
In my experience, not massively.
Okay, that's fine.
A lot of the time,
it's interesting to know.
Yeah, when we're developing on console, we are also testing on PC at the same time. So a lot of the stuff, like for CQC, it's actually faster for us to build and test on PC, and then once we're happy with it on PC, then we move over to Xbox. Yeah. And then check it on that.
Yeah, so 10 out of 10 interview. yes, I know. So hopefully, is it considered to add a CQC racing mode? I think that you don't obviously know specifics right now, but you guys are you've been sort of given the go-ahead to almost work more on CQC and things like that because it's been seen as a very positive thing at home for the people playing.
Yeah, so we've got really, really positive reactions from everyone. Something like the racing mode is definitely something we're looking into because a lot of people have said that they're interested in it.
Advisor UK says Antan deck for the win. I don't mind that. That's fine. They're handsome, successful guys.
Yes. Who's who?
So does anyone have any serious questions for Jim? Because I really do.
Okay, there's one there about the plasma repeater being introduced into the main game. There's a possibility of that. Originally, when we were designing all the CQC stuff and David saw the weapons, he did mention that he was keen to get them across into the main game, so fingers crossed.
Fantastic.
At some point.
That's really good. How are you planning to launch your gangster rap careers?
I guess maybe on this live stream.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it later on if you want. Yeah. No, so CQC Racing, someone called Fat Haggard. Yeah, there's a guy in the community who'll be very, very quiet, very happy about that. Matt McLeish says, very quiet volume, please. This is honestly a step up from the previous volume that we had. So we are gonna go back every time in between each section and have a little fiddle around and get it to a really, really nice level. So hopefully this is going to be okay for you. Ship models in real life. That's something again that I know that the guys in the building, because we have two buildings. Oh, spoilers! In how did you get your hair so shiny? Asks Paul Finlay. Guns don't kill people. Live streams do. This live stream's killing me already. So we're here. I'm here for another, I think, 3 hours or 2.5 hours to celebrate the. Yeah, you want to just turn it towards your face a bit more to celebrate the arrival of 1.4 and CQC. How does that sound? Is that better? This is crazy.
Move mics. I can't actually get any closer to the microphone.
So what's your experience been like working at Frontier Developments? Is that been an exciting thing to do?
So today is actually my work anniversary.
Wow. How many years?
7 years. Yeah.
So what did you do previously well, first of all, on Elite Dangerous, because I know people are going to be excited about Elite Dangerous at home.
So on Elite Dangerous, I mainly worked on CQC and also on the USSs.
Okay.
So when I first came on, we were adding in USSs for wings, so the strong USSs that are really hard.
Interesting.
I was part of that.
Great.
You can hate on me for that.
No, I think people will like that. What do people think of the USSs, the stronger USSs? Happy work anniversary, says Lenaik Rodenga. So anyway, thank you guys. I see we've got 1,300 people viewing. 2 idiots talk about a game while we wait for the servers to come back online so we can play it. And that's really, really why I love this community so much and love these people who come by. So we did have David Baben just on, and that video will actually be on the archived thing. Hopefully you'll be able to play around with the sound. So some people are telling us to move away from the mics, and some people are telling us to move towards the mics. So that's really interesting. Someone says that we need even stronger USSs. How do you feel about that?
If people want them, we will make them.
He's the guy behind the USSs. Get him. How do you feel about that?
I'm not behind all of them, just some of them.
Please, server, come back up. I love that people are so excited about these servers coming up. I think people are really getting quite excited about
Someone wants a shiny Jim bobblehead. I'm behind that. 100%.
The lighting is not flattering for anyone in this room.
Really, really white foreheads.
Okay. Anything to say about the Imperial Cutter? Did you have anything to do with the Imperial Cutter?
I haven't, and I don't think I can talk about it either.
That's a shame. Well, I was testing you to see whether you were allowed to talk about it. No, you're correct. What is your favourite power in the game? There's actually a Meet the Team with Jim, which is really, really informative and really, really interesting. So I do recommend you go and check that out. That's that. So that's where they will tell you on there. People just like to complain.
Well, just read a question about the Condor and now I've lost it.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry. They're
gone.
flying through so fast. Whoever asked that, ask it again.
Like tears in the rain. Can we get the Imperial Eagle in CQC? Why did you choose the ships that you did for CQC?
So we were given the fighter to begin with, and then it was just kind of a case of discussing which ships we wanted, and we picked the smaller ones so we could build things like tunnels. Where did I buy my shirt?
Wearing a jumper.
Sorry. Anyway, so we we picked similar size ships so we could build the environments around those ships.
Yeah.
Because if you had like a fighter, which is quite small, and an anaconda sharing the same environment, it's kind of difficult to balance.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So what is it? I am using the scroll bar, guys. I am. So I shouldn't comment on that. It's very difficult for me to not comment on every single comment that I'm seeing come through. And it's very difficult and weird. What ships are confirmed for 1.5? We can't really talk about that just yet at the moment. The servers are up for some people, apparently. That doesn't mean you should leave us. You should stick around and chat. We've got loads of different people coming through. So you've got multi-screens for a reason, right, guys? You've got 2 screens for a reason.
Yeah.
You've got a screen on one, on the other. But hopefully soon as well, we will be jumping on CQC to play it with some of the future guests that I've got coming through in a few moments. So do stick around for that. While Jim is here, though, while we've got him, I know that we ran a little bit over with David. I just thought I would ask him a few questions about Spider-Man. No, that's not true. Jim is a big fan of Spider-Man, though, but that's completely irrelevant for anybody who...
Apart from on our last stream.
Apart from anybody who was watching the last stream.
Yeah,
you are
people get angry.
Yeah, people did get really annoyed about that. So if anything goes wrong, we'll start talking about Spider-Man again, all right? So there is a serious thing that I wanted to talk about, and that is the paint job competition. I don't know if you saw much about the paint job competition.
It was a competition for people to design their own paint jobs.
Yes. That's right. And
they will end up in game.
They will end up in game in Horizons. When Elite Dangerous Horizons come down, there's going to be much more details that we're going to be releasing about how you're going to get that and who's actually going to get those as well. Because obviously the winner is the person who designed that is going to get them. But also we have a selection. I think that their friends are going to be able to get some as well and stuff. We're working on the ins and outs of all those sorts of different things. But what I wanted to do is show the very first, and hopefully you guys can hear me when I change over to this screen. The very first winner of the paint jobs competition is, and I have his name written down, or her name, so I do apologise if this is incorrect. But we have an anaconda. So this is actually a really, really special moment for a lot of people as well, because a lot of people ask questions about the anaconda. When are we going to get more paint jobs for it? And we do have one right here that I'm going to show you on here. So this is the one we chose. It went through a rigorous. Well, the thing is, what
you're building up.
I am building up too much. Shall I just put it on?
I can't handle it.
There it is. Hopefully people can hear us.
That's pretty sweet.
While we show that in there. But that is called. Hopefully people can. I'm just going to check that people can hear while we're talking over the anaconda. Conda, make more paint jobs on anaconda. Squee, Conda. Hello, says Matt Dempster. So this anaconda paint job we have is by Strife 3025. So what I want everybody, nice, people like it. Some people don't like it.
I was going to say.
So everybody, if I wish I had a round of applause sound effect to play. Round of applause for Strife 3025. And this one's actually called Chevron. So I will be putting out at the end of the week in the newsletter, we will be putting out the whole collection of all of the winners of all the paint jobs. So you'll get to see every single one. But in the next section, I'm going to be unveiling the next winner, which is actually for a Viper. So we tried to pick one for each ship that we put out there as well. So there you go. Cool. Well done again to Strife 3025. And hopefully he's in the chat and he's excited about that. But yeah, you're going to have loads more. And also that isn't the only anaconda paint job that's coming to Elite Dangerous as well. So do get excited for that.
There's a great name in there, Bananaconda.
Bananaconda. Yeah, no, it's called the Chevron, right? I wish we had you when we were trying to name these things. But of course, guys, 1.4 is on its way. That's why we're here today, to celebrate 1.4 arriving. We're here to talk about CQC and all those sorts of things. And as soon as the servers are up, I'm going to jump back in to make sure we can get the game running so we can play some games against people at home. And that's what I want to do. Jim, maybe if you come back later in a couple hours' time, we can actually play this. That's not how long it's going to take. I'm interested about this. So stick around for some more. Before you go, Jim, I want to thank you again. I know that was really, really quick. But it's been a pleasure
Short
as
and
always.
sweet, yeah.
Short,
Like my
short
wife
the better, I
says.
think. Interesting. I feel like we've almost just froze on that. Right, before you go, Jim,
Yes.
we are getting everybody who comes in today to sign a lovely piece of artwork here, as you can see. This is a signed by David Braben so far.
Yes.
It's just a nice piece of art there with
Nice.
Imperial Eagle, like we were talking about earlier. So I want you to sign it for us, and then at the
Gladly.
end of the stream, at around about 7:45, we're going to be giving this away. So do come back, make sure you're here to say goodbye to me, because I'm going to be streaming this entire time. After I've taken a few breaks to make sure we can get this audio and all the things set up nice and stuff like that. But yeah, do come back. So let's get you signed.
Yes.
Thank you again, Jim. I said this to David
Thanks.
before.
Thanks for
It's a
having me.
pleasure. I'm very lucky that I get to stay here and talk to people like yourself who get designing video games. It's really, really awesome. Really, really cool. What is your plan to expand the CQC gameplay? I just like that sort of stuff.
In general, more maps, more modes,
Do it.
some other things.
Awesome.
Possibly.
That sounds amazing. That's all we need to hear. So guys, you've got your pen here. Make sure you get signed. Hope you're all having a nice time in chat. Out of sync since the buffering. We do apologise about that. Make sure you press F5 and we can probably get that back on. We are going to take a little break in just a second to make sure we get the sound just about right again. But thanks so much for watching, and we will be. Sign it first. Does anyone what do you want to say? What do you want Jim to write on it?
Oh, I'm just going to put my name.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
It's
Personalised.
disappointing.
Horrible message.
We have got Sandro coming up
need
very, very soon, though, as well. He's
find
going to be
somewhere
coming up in the
to
next few
live,
minutes. Sandro Samarco, he loves talking to you guys. So he is the lead designer on Elite Dangerous, and I think he's going to have a really good time having a chat with you. So there you go. So I'm going to hold this up. Jim's signature's on there now already. Jim,
Yes.
it's been a pleasure. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
You're the man. And we will see. Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Do you want
It's a Nigel head shape.
There we go.
It's like I've won
It's a
something.
treaty.
Back in a moment,
Signed.
guys.